How did Columbus use secret celestial navigation for his voyages? Imagine setting sail across the vast Atlantic Ocean, thousands of miles from land, with only the stars to guide you. That was the challenge faced by Christopher Columbus during his voyages. Now, most people think sailors relied solely on simple tools and guesswork, but Columbus actually experimented with celestial navigation. He tried to use instruments like the quadrant and the astrolabe to figure out where he was by measuring the angles of stars above the horizon. The idea was to determine his latitude, which tells you how far north or south you are. Columbus would measure the angle of the North Star, also called Polaris, at night. If he knew the angle, he could estimate his position on the globe. But here is the interesting part. His measurements were often off by more than 20 degrees. That means he was not always accurate, and he did not fully understand how to use these tools. He did not have access to detailed star charts or tables that could help him find his exact longitude, which is how far east or west you are. This was a big problem for all sailors at the time because knowing your east-west position was very difficult without better instruments. Columbus's navigation was mostly based on dead reckoning, which involves estimating your position by keeping track of your speed, direction, and time traveled. He would set a course and hope he stayed on it, adjusting as needed. His attempts at celestial navigation were more like experiments. He used what was available, but he lacked the precise tools and knowledge to do it perfectly. There is no evidence that Columbus had a secret method or special knowledge that others did not. His tools and techniques were the same as those used by many sailors of his era. The real breakthrough in navigation came much later, with the development of more accurate instruments and methods. So, in the end, Columbus's voyages relied heavily on dead reckoning and rough latitude measurements, rather than secret celestial tricks. His journey across the Atlantic was a mix of skill, luck, and the limited technology of his time. His use of celestial navigation was a series of attempts, often inaccurate, but enough to help him reach the New World. It was a step in the long process of improving navigation that eventually made global exploration easier.